What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to more Control. Thank you very much for joining me here again today. Episode number 6 on PowerWash Simulator 2. We are moving right along. We are continuing on with the teapot job here today. And just want to say thanks for everybody who's stopped in to watch the videos so far. I know it's a little tough getting a brand new channel going, but I very much appreciate the support. Subscribe if you're new. We're going to have a lot of fun, like I said, on this channel. A couple new series coming up over the next week or so as we get into a couple different games. We start wrapping up this game and moving into a couple others. But for right now, we are going to finish this last 30% of the teapot job, and hopefully we'll get into a brand new task today. So I'm going to try to zoom through this thing here as quick as we possibly can. Which, that nozzle there doesn't seem to be a... I want to swap down here. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Let's, there we go. Nice, looks looking good in here. A little bit extra. Got some dirt somewhere. It's not, where is the dirt? There. The little speck that I could not see. Got that part done. That's good. Oops, just fell off of there. All right. Let's get... I'll take this underside here, and then I just want to get enough of the lower parts so that we can get up on the roof and stay up there. So we don't have to keep jumping up and down all day long. My goal is to finish this teapot here within the next 10 to 15 minutes or so. Alright, so that looks good. Pretty good around this side. There we go. That's looking nice. All right, let's hop up here. Get up on this roof. I don't know if we have to necessarily clean up in here. That's looking pretty good. I always feel like I'm going to fall off the edge here when I get up on some of these close corners. There we go. That's some good surface we've covered out there. We're up to about 80%. I think I figured out that they have really valued in this game the larger, just more empty areas, getting quite a bit more percentage dirt when you clean them off. Which would make sense. You know, you're cleaning more surface, but at the same point, the dirt seems to be a little bit lighter on some of these areas, so it's like almost counter to what you would think. You'd think like the heavier dirt should get the better percentages, but because you got more to clean. But looks like they just value surface area, which is fine. No big deal. I'm not the devs. There we go. Now we're looking nice. So anybody who's played this game so far, what's if you're watching this video, don't let me know what your favorite job has been out of the first 5 or 6 in the game. Not stuff that I haven't played yet, because I do read comments, so as I go through this, I may not be as far along as some of you in your gameplays, but so far we've played like the dog car, we've played the billboard, we have cleaned the moving van, the mansion house that had the beam over it. We also did, what else did we do? We cleaned, I'm forgetting something else. We cleaned something else that I'm forgetting. I don't know. You guys will remember a little better than me, but whatever your favorite job has been so far, I'd be curious to hear what everybody has been liking in this game at this point. That's looking pretty good, I think. Here. There it is. That's what I'm looking for. Somewhere here. There we go. Let's take care of this. Well, I missed that whole spot over there. I didn't even see that. There it is. We must be missing something here as well. Somewhere. We're missing some dirt somewhere. I don't exactly know where, though. There. Right there in front of my face is where it was. Clean this little spot off here. There it is. Nice. %. We are closing in here. Oh, hop. Nope. Get up there. There it is. I keep forgetting sometimes I have that longer extension on the gun. I'm wondering why it's cleaning so slow. All right. And this gnome's back up here. We left him down at the tea party last time. Okay. That's looking pretty good. Still don't have a completion on here. Must be missing a little bit of dirt somewhere there. Let's bring this over. No? You're not getting a completion on this either? Oh. Maybe it's because I didn't get all the dirt out. You know, that'd probably be important. You know, gotta fully clean it before you get a completion, you know. Okay. 90%. Just a little bit more here. Looks pretty good. Oh, almost off the roof there. Nice. good. Last little bit here. Missing just a little. Somewhere here. There it is. All right. Nice. Oh, it's looking kind of good here. Almost dirt free. Probably looks wild to you guys when I'm when the camera's going like this so fast. It actually looks steady to me. It's because I'm only watching the dirt. I'm like focusing right where the water is going. I don't care about anything else in the scene while that's happening. I'm purely looking at the dirt that's right below the camera line. Okay. There we go. Last little bits here. Okay. And then there it is. There it is. Okay. %. Final stretch here. That. Okay, we got that. I never got a ding off of this area right here. It's almost like I'm... That must mean I left over here on this... No, I did get that one. Okay. Where's that ladder? Come on. Hello. No? There we go. %. Come on now. Oh, come on, you. What do we need here? Okay. That's done. Got a few spots here. What is... What are we missing here? Is it underneath? I don't know exactly what is missing here. What's the I don't even know the command for the okay. What is the dirt command? Sprint dirt Q. Oh wow. Okay. Oh, it's the underneath part. I see. Okay, okay. Okay, we got that. We got that. Planter wall and backdoor knob. Planter wall. Oh, right there, inside the plant. Oh, wow. I totally missed that. It's probably the same here. Yep. There we go. We are done. There's a quick little rundown of the teapot. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. You've restored balance to the tea rooms. Stop by in time for a steamed bun and lavender tea on the house. You got it. Shooting gallery. Okay. Picote Cobb says, hello there. I opened up this morning to find my shooting gallery covered in cotton candy and burger relish. One of the other stall holders, Kevin, claims to have seen a mini twister swooshing through the carnival in the middle of the night. Bit strange, though. There's nothing on the news or any of the other stalls. Looking at the Steam achievements real quick, it looks like we need to take care of the Bigfoot target first, which is Bigfoot. Ancient statue. Where's... That's the volcano. Sea Palace. Does that mean... Cat. UFO. Temple. Statue. It says Bigfoot target. I don't see a... Am I missing this? Hang on a second. Let me look at this again. Stone cold bounce pound minimum. Where is it here? Where did I see it? In the shooting gallery job, complete the Bigfoot target first. Bigfoot target. Sea Palace target. Volcano target. Temple. This. Oh, up here. Bigfoot way up here. This guy. Okay. I was like, what am I missing? I totally didn't even see that up here. Trying to be real careful, make sure I don't kill off any of these other targets. There it is. There's the... Where's Wooly? Okay. Wow. That took a minute to see that. I can't believe it took that long, but... In any case, let's get going here. Oh boy. I mean, every time I hit one of these, it's gonna make a sound like this. Lots of flat surfaces here. We're gonna have to zoom through this stuff. Okay. Almost done with this back wall. There we go. Excellent. What else do we want to take care of first here? Oh, this underside. Get some of this edge as well. Okay, there we go. Let me just take care of these. Calm down there, Bigfoot. Picate Cobb. Oh yeah, washing my stall with an actual proper power washer. It's like taking a monster truck onto the bumper cars. Pretty much. Pretty much. Okay. I definitely see great improvement with this game. A little bit more complexity in this one compared to PowerWash Sim 1. I think they learned a lot about how to really put some tough jobs in front of everybody. No, you don't get credit for each one of these? Guess you gotta do them all. I had a feeling, though, they would come back to the carnival. They put all... They put a whole lot of effort into PowerWash Sim being at that carnival and having all the different types of jobs. So I had a feeling they would come back to it at some point. Okay. That's looking good. That's good. Okay, we're cruising now. And I think I said in one of the prior videos, but when you start seeing a whole bunch of dirt in a whole confined little space, you get the urge to pretty much power wash everything, and you kind of get off task a little bit, but you kind of stay the course, and you just continue on with the area that you're working on. You get it done a whole lot faster, because then you don't have to worry about going back and checking your work, make sure you got everything. And I just fell down. Ooh. Go. There, a little bit there. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Good stuff. Got this raptor beam here. I want to make sure all this lower stuff is kind of taken care of before we go outside. I'm sorry, this internal stuff, I should say. Not too concerned about the ceiling at this point. We'll kind of leave that till a little bit later. Must be missing something on this beam here. Oh, it's because the beam extends out further. That probably means there's got to be a backside to that beam out there too. So, okay. We'll have to deal with that when we get out there. Let's head down. Holy cow. Missed a whole chunk there. Kevin Bernard says, just what we need, a power washer at an attraction that was already brazenly wasting water. It's not wasting water. It's recycled. Well, I guess no, it won't be. Sorry, Kevin, what? Yep. Okay, Cobb, don't get your Cobb. These guys apparently have beef. They must have had a run-in the past. Yes, no. Okay. Nice. Okay. That's done. Let me snag these stairs here real quick. Get a little wash. Okay, platform's done. That beam. That's a tricky beam in there. We're going to have to figure out where that extra dirt is, because that should have completed that beam, but it's not. So I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, good stuff. Man, I thought coming into this we would fly through this. All these little corners and everything. This is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. We're sort of making good progress, but not as fast as I was hoping. And I don't know how they're going to section off all these parts here either. So it's almost like you're going to get done with a whole bunch of stuff and it's not exactly going to be done. There it is. Like this thing, it's got so many little crevices and parts to it here. relatively clean on that. It's like you walk around the corner and it's like, bam, more dirt in little holes. Oh, wow. This thing is alive. Picate Cobb says, I was going to remove the merman's gems now that they've been stolen, but I'd used really strong glue, and I'm sure they'll be recovered soon anyway, right? Sure. I hope so for you, sir. Okay, can we get done with this so I don't have to hear that anymore? Where am I missing? Is it in your face? What am I missing here? Oh, I'm missing. Oh, it's. Oh, this might need some. This might need some of this. It's like the first time I've actually. Oh, there we go. That's like I was gonna say. That's like the first time I've actually had to use the red nozzle so far in this game. Everything else has been pretty light dirt. I finally broke the metal back out again. I don't know if you guys played the first one, but in that, every time I think of a metal and having to cover really a large area, I think about that old rusty car from the first one. Finn Harris says, help, I've got my red sweeper into a real jam. Literally. Okay. Guess that means we're doing a red sweeper on the next job. Okay. Nice. Okay. Good stuff. It's looking good over there. What do we want to try to tackle next? Probably... Let's do this house here. Shouldn't be too tough, right? You know what this is? You guys recognize this? This is the one of the jobs from the original game. Oh, they all are. Wait a minute. They all are. This is the crazy statue in the desert. This is the, I don't know, the church or the whatever you want to call it. This was the volcano, I guess, from the end sequence. This was the temple, which was the very last job. This was the airplane in the hangar with the array thing or the laser underneath it. That's actually really cool that they incorporated that. Well done, dev team. Well done. You made miniatures of your old jobs. That's sick. Wonder how many people noticed that. I didn't even notice. I just thought it was another house, and then as soon as I started cleaning, I saw like this part that I'm cleaning right now with this thing here sitting on top, like the gargoyle looking thing. I was like, oh yeah, I've seen that before. That's pretty cool. Front door's open. This was also the job, this church looking thing where gnome was sitting right up here on top, and you had to leave it up there. You couldn't knock it down, I think was the challenge for that job, is you had to finish the whole thing without knocking the gnome down. And of course I had to do that job a couple times because I obviously knocked the gnome down. There we go. Got that all done. Clean up the ground here a little bit. Is this purple dirt? Wow, that's pretty cool. I don't think we've seen purple dirt in this game before. Okay. Nice. Okay. Finish up here around the volcano edge. That's good. See if we can at least get a completion on this path. Nice. Good stuff. Curious, is that? Yeah, it's taking it away. I was just curious if this was a metal volcano, which doesn't seem to be. It just seems to be a texture on there. Good. Okay, base is done. Oh, that's pretty cool. Let's see if we can't clean this real quick before it goes back in. No. I got most of it. Didn't quite get it all. Okay. That's done. There we go. This plane, if you guys didn't play the first one, very tricky job. From a base look, it was rather easy, but there were some tricky spots on this airplane. Okay. Good there. Yep. Hitting Bigfoot back there again. Take that. Let me guess. The laser goes off when you hit the target, right? Yep. That's pretty cool. Got most of that jet done. Sorry. Had to hit the target one more time. There we go. Nice. I think we might have... I don't know. Did I get that last landing gear? I don't know if I did or not. Yeah, it looks like we did. Okay. What do we want to do here? Probably this last little bit here for finish up the floor. See if we can't speed through this here. Let me take a quick second to wash this down. There we go. Floor is done. Well, almost done. Should say. Not quite done, but almost done. Go. Last little bit here. Nice. Okay. Boy, this temple was an absolute beast. I think if it wasn't for that ultimate power wash triple spray that you got at the end of the first game, that this temple would have taken 5-6 hours to finish, probably. I mean, it took a long time. Don't get me wrong. The temple job alone was very, very long. I think I probably spent a good three hours on it or so, getting that temple done on the first go around. There we go. Okay. Volcano's going off again. That's some solid progress right there. That's looking really nice. What do you think, guys? Pretty good? Good stuff. Well, I think for right now, I think I'm going to pause, as we've got really good progress here, but we still got a long way to go, and the clock's getting a little lengthy on this video. So I think we're going to pause it here for just a minute. We will come back on the next episode, and we will do a little bit more here at the shooting range. We'll finish this job up and progress on to some other stuff. But I thank you very much for joining me once again. Like I said, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I very much appreciate the support as I'm trying to get this channel moving here. If you have any comments or anything you'd like to throw in, questions, whatever you want, put them down in the comment section. I'll be happy to read them and follow back up with you guys. So enjoy the rest of your day, and we will catch you on the next episode. Take it easy. We'll see you.